Good morning to each and everyone. I am Eileen Rose J. Malazarte, your English teacher for today. But before I'm going to start my discussion, I would like you all to listen and focus clearly because I'm pretty sure that you will learn something from this topic. Why it seems like that my students are looking great for today? I see, so now we will start. So our topic for today is all about the relative clauses. So when we say relative clauses, there are two different types of relative clauses. And the first one is defining or identifying clause, which tells us which person or thing we're talking about. So this clause could often be information included in brackets. So a relative clause is one kind of dependent clause. It has a subject and verb, but can stand alone as a sentence. And the other type is non-defining or non-essential clause. It gives us an information about a person or thing that we are talking about. Just like for example, the farmer, his name was Fred, with bracket, sold us some potatoes. And the example of non-defining or non-essential clause is the farmer, whose name was Fred, sold us some potatoes. So have you seen the difference? So it is important to know the difference between the two types of clause. So as it affects the choice of pronoun used to introduce the clause. The punctuation, you must use commas with a non-defining clause. And now, how to form relative clauses. So as the name suggests, these clauses give essential information to define or identify the person or thing that we are actually talking about. So obviously, this is only necessary if there is more than one person that is being involved. So for us to know how to use relative clauses, we must know that you're not able to use that, THAT, instead of who, which, or whom. Then always separated from the rest of the sentence and by commas. So the comma has a similar function to brackets. The next one is punctuation, and it stands in a place of a noun. Then whose is used for things or people. WHOSE. And whom is very formal and is used in written English. Whom. WHOM. And normally follows words like something, anything, everything, nothing, all, and superlative. And now the preposition is normally placed at the end of the relative clauses. So as the name suggests, these clauses give essential information to define or identify the person or thing that we are actually talking about. So obviously, this is only necessary if there is more than one person that is being in. So in formal or written English, the preposition is often placed before the relative pronoun. And in this case, the pronoun cannot be omitted. So just like for example, the person with whom he is negotiating is the chairman of a large company. And also, an example, he liked the people that he lived with. So class, that's all for today's discussion. I hope that you have learned something.